Dude, I said I was gonna run around and like mine and shit for my death knight. That was totally a lie. I totally didn't end up doing that. I more or less just didn't have the time, so whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Like there's time to level up this stuff. Like once you're 70, I think that honestly level matters a little bit more, even though you know why is there no sound? What the fuck? What? What? The fuck? There's like did I do something to my sounds before? Oh, ambient. There you go. Is hold on. Why is this being like this? Oh, somehow I disabled sound effects. What the fuck is ambient sounds? I have no idea. There we go. That was so weird. I I don't. Maybe that's set on a character by character basis. I actually have no idea. All right. Anyway, let's actually not. Let's totally like actually make progress. I want to do fucking Outland shit because I haven't. Well, it's not. I haven't done it. Oh yeah, they're doing the Scourge event. I always thought it was kind of annoying. I didn't really like it honestly. I kind of just like actually being able to do stuff. So there's a long way and a fast way to get to fucking Outland. The fast way is just to use near all the mage trainers in the game, they have teleports. Basically, they have portals that will take you right to the in front of the Blasted Lands Dark Portal. I don't remember if they had that in the original release. I mean, maybe they did, and I just don't remember. I feel like when I played originally, they didn't, but I could be wrong, and I could just be forgetting. Honestly, that's entirely possible because when I played this game originally, I was literally all over the place to like every corner of the world. So that kind of helps out. When you have stuff preordained, it helps out so much, or like preordained. When you have stuff like acquired, it helps out so much because you could just like kill time. You don't have to do shit. That's why I love it so much. You could just waste time and be lazy. Or I guess technically it's not really laziness. You're building off of the stuff that you've done before. But yeah, basically I got to 66. I mean, there's almost no reason if you do like almost every quest. There's almost no reason to even go to Terracar Forest. Like you could go straight to Nagrand or Blade's Edge. And then you could just go from there. And you don't have to do anything. Also, I don't have to pay for an epic mount, which is going to be excellent. Because you make a ton of money doing this. I can't remember how much of this is like faithful to the original. And how much of it is like super boosted, honestly. Thank you for forcibly dismounting me. I appreciate it. But yeah, basically, there's a portal in every city that takes you directly to the Blasted Lands, but the only portal that exists is back to Orgrimmar. And I guess on the Alliance side to Stormwind. I never leveled an Alliance character, like, this far. Like, I think my highest Alliance I ever had was, like, 33, and it was a Druid. And I don't really remember much about him, and I don't really use him for anything. It's kind of weird. I wonder if you can actually solo. Do I have Death Strike? I think I do, right? Heals Death Knight for 5% of his diseases. Because, like, at least with Paladin, it's really simple. You just bubble and you just heal yourself. Like, it literally does not get much easier than that. Now, they are in the process of picking this place, like, clean for scraps, like, entirely. So, honestly, I'd like to move my mount over there. I guess we could also move this. Well, we're going to get a flying spell, I guess, at some point. We have to get a flying mount. And then after that, we can, because you can learn to fly at 60. Now, that I feel is new. I don't think that that's in the original at all. It might be. I could be wrong. It is what it is. Such is life, honestly. That's what I mean, like, I like Paladin better because with Paladin, you just have so many options. Even though Death Knight has, like, way more DPS, I feel, Paladin just has that, like, nice blend of, like, survivability mixed with a little bit of everything. And I like how it plays in this version as well. In this game, it actually plays really well compared to Burning Crusade, where, in my opinion, it played, like, really awfully. I think I have to learn Undead Presence. I don't think you start with Undead Presence at. Yeah, I don't think you start with undead presence. I really actually should just finish my paladin, I guess, technically. And then that way I can, like, I don't know, just fuck it. I could get to 68, and then once I'm at 68, like, you're good, because 68's the minimum to get into Lich King. Obviously, 70 is nice, but I guess it's nicer in the sense that, like, you don't have to actually, what? Oh, I was moving. You don't have to actually, like, fully grind all the way up. You don't have to do, like, 1,000 different things. Oh, God, they're here, too. That's so annoying. Why the hell would he send his Lich out to... You know what? Why would I even care? That's some petty shit. Trying to get to, like... trying to get to Illidan all the way out here. But yeah, that's one of the things I actually really like about this game is, it's this expansion especially and Lich King are like direct sequels, man. It's so nice. It's like so much actual respect, I feel, you know, given to Warcraft 3. It's like my favorite part of it, honestly. And that's a shame, like, because they made World of Warcraft, they never really, like, did anything else. And that's, like, just the one thing that kind of makes me really sad. Like, obviously they put all their efforts into this, which is understandable. It's just, I didn't like how it turned out, honestly. That's kind of why... What is he doing? Why is this one bigger? A mutant. I also don't think there's as many, I didn't even do that. I also don't think there's as many, I have to death boil, whoops. Dude, I'm telling you, Blood Boil is so good. Blood Boil is, like, actually the chillest ability that you could use on this class. You just kind of float. You could float really high on HP with it. Or, I'm sorry, between that and Death Strike. It's just a shame. Like, I only got to play... I think I stopped somewhere in, like, Dragonblight or something, or, like, the Grizzly Hills originally when I played. And then I was like, oh, I'll come back someday. Who knows? I'm going to play Call of Duty for a little bit because COD is fun. And then COD is, like, the deadest experience imaginable now for me. I do not have fun playing Call of Duty anymore. Did he just spawn behind me? Only he was actually mad I was taking his shit. Boil. It's not a great button to have it on. I should really move it to 1. Like, Heart Strike is helpful. I don't think it's especially, like, God tier. I just like having an AoE move. I always... That could just be the inner 14 in me, like, being like, oh, well, it's nice to have, you know, an extra move that you could do stuff with. Right? You could double Death Coil. I'm telling you, leveling a tank is actually, like, one of the most rewarding experiences, because you get to, like, actually face check elite monsters. It's really nice. So maybe I could do at the foot of the Citadel. That might be hard, though. If I need to, I could come back later. Because I did all of Zangarmarsh, and I did all of, what is it? Is it this? Yeah. Do we have 2 silences on this class? No, you have an interrupt and a silence. It's disgusting. What is he doing? Sing down? Yeah, you do. Okay. I kind of wish I had one of those MMO mice that has, like, 6 actually good buttons on it. I would totally use that. Alright, we're gonna have to learn how to make Netherweave. I think you learn it from someone in Thrallmar. No, you learn from the lady at Falcon Watch. Did I get parried on that? Yes, and it parries the disease as well. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's some real shit. So, like, even though you don't really ever, like, level through Azeroth, like, in general as a Death Knight, I just like the idea that, like, you're playing, like, a true sequel, which is kind of cool. I do need to level my Hunter next. I'm leveling a Shaman now. It's just that leveling, like, in the base game gets really boring from, like, I want to say, like, 25. 25 to fucking 40-ish. Like, once you get to 45, like, you unlock, like, the plague... I think the Plague Lands, right? Maybe you don't. Maybe it's, like, something else. I have no idea. But you get a good amount of stuff just from leveling, and, like... It's just... Stone Talon Mountains is just boring, man. I don't know. Like, it's not a bad area. It's just, I feel like... You know how, like, when you play a game, like, if you really like a game, you probably made a bunch of save files, you know, knowingly or otherwise. And they're all, like, literally stuck at the same point, like, if you never finish a playthrough. Like, yeah, that's what Stone Talon is. That's what, like, Southern Barrens is. That's what Thousand Needles is. It's, like, the place where, like, playthroughs go to die, basically. You have to be really close for that, okay. What is the other shit I have? Converts one blood rune into 10% of your maximum health. Okay, literally 1,000. Okay, that's fine. Actually, I think that crit, because that did 1,000. That's 20%. I think they're nice and they round it up. Temporarily grants its thrill of battle. Oh shit! Yo, this is actually, like, really fucking good. What the hell? This is a Talon, right? I think that's a Talon. Unholy Frenzy? Is it? Dude, like, every tank has toughness as a Talon. Oops. Every tank has toughness as a Talon. It's really kind of crazy, actually. And it's the same icon, it's the same everything. It's like a shared skill. I think even Shaman have it. Because you used to be able to, like, really, really early on, you used to be able to, oh god, I'm gonna end up pulling all of these guys. It's not gonna be very fun. You all be taking that back very much. Dude, this fucking class is so great. Yeah, I should probably use Chains of Ice. I think that's free, like, on retail now. I don't think that that's, it costs what it costs now. I did it again, by the way. I pull the other one. Oh, wow, he really does not give a shit. Oh, you know why? Because I'm using fucking death runes. I have to be careful not to do that. I'm gonna need those for stuff. Yeah, like that. I mean, technically that's what you are supposed to do, because then you could use that to feed other stuff. Like, everything else down here kind of works off of that as well. Okay, we don't have to do a bunch of Bone Chiller blood. Or, I'm sorry, Bone Chewer blood. We could do that later. Technically, there's, like, a bunch of places where you can get it. So, I mean, like, the opening missions of Hellfire are, like, you have to do the flying missions, which are kind of weird, honestly. Let's get to 60. Because we're like, really close. Because the armor you get from here... I did it again. I reached too far. The armor that you get from doing this is actually, like, pretty good. Like, all things considered. Yeah, basically everybody who actually actively plays this leveled their shit beforehand. There's very few people who are not Death Knights out here, which is kind of hilarious, honestly. I mean, like, you could still kind of play Burning Crusade to this day. Like, it kind of is left intact. Back before they added Crommy Crunch Time, or whatever it is, you could still play Lich King. It's just that it takes a long time. Like, it's not a very great thing to have to play through. Like, it's okay, I guess, if you really absolutely have to. Oh, he pulled the wolf. Shit is so metal, man. It's actually disgusting. Oh, thank you. I remember the death coil. I'm gonna forget that. Yeah. I also just think you level faster because the areas are, like, more straightforward. You don't have to do a whole bunch of stuff back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. As long as you don't get ganked by, what's it called? Oh, we don't do this yet? Oh, okay, perfect. Perfect, because I totally don't want to do that yet. Dude, I cannot believe I got both dart tricks as I wanted yesterday on that stream. That's nuts. I feel like the Cyndaquil is going to take me so long to find. I only need one. Honestly, I'm not going to be too picky about that. I'll probably just send that one over eventually. I'm not in, like, a super big hurry for it. Is that a weave? Yeah, that is a weave. I just did it too late. Nothing's as neat and organized as Final Fantasy, sadly. That's fine. He died? They die that fast? Are you serious? Yeah, wow, never mind. They're very easy to kill. Okay. The one thing I'm not, like, a super fan of is how they changed Exorcism to be a cast, but I do like that Holy Wrath, like, is actually, like, really good now. Alright, level 60. To be fair, that's, like, actually to be expected. Like, it's not anything really too amazing on a Death Knight. Your Icy Touch does an additional 10%. Frost Fever reduces that. Nerves of... No, we don't do Nerves of Cool Steel. Increases your Frost and Shadow damage. Let's finish Improved Icy Touch. Since we actively use this skill, like, all the time. Okay, we don't need to kill another Dreadcaller. That's why playing this and Final Fantasy, like, almost at the same time is, like, kind of cool, because it's, like, my entire, like, teenage years, like, mashed together in, like, some weird nostalgia trip. 2, 3. So, I mean, like, leveling just isn't the same. The little bit of fucking retail that I have played, it just isn't the fucking same. Technically, I could be, like, super cheesy and make, like, a Death Knight on Alliance, because there's no requirement and there's no restrictions. I think you can have multiple Death Knights per account. Maybe. Probably just make a human Death Knight, honestly. I always wanted to have, like, a really high-level Draenei character. Or, it's Draenei, sorry. Draenei, not Draenei. I always wanted to have, like, a really high-level one. Just because, I don't know. I thought they were cool. I like their story, like, in general. I'm really lazy. I do not want to press 8 with my right hand. They're also completely absent, for the most part, from, like, Warcraft prior to this. So that's why I kind of also like them. I also just like them because they're basically Protoss. Cute. I wonder what you get for taking down a Fel Reaver. I can't remember. There's probably a quest for it. And they proceed to do, like, next to nothing afterwards. You really probably don't get much for it. It's probably, like, really either in-game material, which I guess at this point... okay, well, at this point, like, literally this point, it's technically not bad. Yeah, I probably didn't need to reapply that. Okay. I guess we'll just go get some more Bone Chewer blood. But yeah, that like 25 to like 45 leveling range is actually just like the worst thing imaginable. So like my goal, if nothing else, is to like push the majority of my characters past that, because that is like the worst part to level through. Like if you could level through that, you could make it the last like 10 levels of like, you know, all these other places and whatnot. But man, those areas are just really like slow. And I think that's why, like, one of the things that they really changed for Kata was, like, having more areas to actually do stuff in. Because if you do multiple characters, man, I pestilence for no reason. If you do multiple characters, like, you are just going to be brain dead. And I kind of agree. I kind of really dislike that. That and the extra flight path. Now, they did add a flight path to the Bulwark in Wrath of the Lich King, which is actually really nice. They added one to the just right outside. Now that one persists into retail, which is nice because like there's no horde flight path in Western Plaguelands, which is in my opinion like a huge L, because like you just have to do so much walking. The only flight path in the Plaguelands for Horde and Burning Crusade is Eastern Plaguelands. And that is just... It's not great. You either fly to Undercity or you fly there. So at least that way there's like a little interim, right? Like, that makes a lot of sense. That's one of the things I like, is like, that makes way more sense. You know what I mean? It's like... Because Hearthglen is like an outdoor dungeon. Because they used to have, you know, outdoor dungeons in World of Warcraft, right? So that's what Tyr's Hand was before it became like... I don't know what it is in Lich King, actually. It might just be, like, empty now. But, yeah, they would do that a lot before before they changed it. It's very unfortunate how that kind of ended up working out. Dude, I fucking love that shit. I love that they have Death Coil. I gotta play fucking Warcraft 3. Like, actually. It's just impossible. I'd probably literally have to record it off of another computer by, like, stealing the output and, like, putting it into a splitter. That would be the way to play it, for sure. It's not, like, a great way to play it, but, like, it's a way that, like, it's feasible, right? Because it just... I'm not even kidding. You cannot even minimize the window, and OBS cannot find the window. Can you kill these guys down here? You cannot kill. You cannot minimize the window at all. Like the second. No, these are not. These are Shattered Hand. The second that you minimize the window, OBS cannot find it because I guess it just doesn't register as a program anymore. It's weird. So like there's ways around it. I could do that, I guess. Maybe I'll do that actually. Maybe I'll just say fuck it and just do monitor capture. Just replay it. I remember Frozen Throne actually being like kind of difficult. Like there's a couple levels where Maeve can actually die like outright. You have to like sacrifice a whole bunch of randoms just so that way she can live. It's actually like kind of brutal. Blood Boil into Death Coil. See, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of caster gear and like... So I was leveling a Warlock because I always thought Warlocks were cool. And then I don't really... It's not that I don't like how it plays. I just feel like I'd rather level like a Shadow Priest. Because Shadow Priests just seem more fun to use. Yo, Epicurus, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I like Shadow Priests a bit more, just because, I don't know. It's not like the whole, like, perversion of being a healer. I just think that they have really cool moves. and they like do really cool stuff. Like that's just why I like him so much. I've never actually leveled one because I've never actually really played priest in any capacity. What the fuck is this? Why did they all come for me? What? That's actually hilarious. It's because he bubbled. I guess I killed one of their friends. That's actually funny. Game, what are you playing? By any chance? Thank you. Enough of that. See, that's what I mean. Like you basically could just you get to do so fucking much on this class. It's really kind of gross, honestly. Watch, I'm gonna get myself killed right now for saying that. Never mind. Dude, I fucking love this class so much. Death Coil. I don't care. Can I Pestilence again? I think you can. Pestilence acts like Bane. You actually had to be around back when Bane was a thing in 14. It's really a shame that they removed it. It would make dungeon runs so much nicer. In all honesty. Oh, we're done. Okay, beautiful. If you're asking what I'm playing, it's World of Warcraft Classic. The actual, like, Wrath of the Lich King Classic stuff does not drop until the 26th. But basically, they have this nice, juicy buff that gives you, like, bonus experience. So that's why you level so much faster. It's a flat 50% additional experience for literally anything. I'd have to relearn how to use this. Yeah, neither of these are that great. Because, like, my skill with axes is probably... Oh, no, they're nice. They kind of boost your two-handed... Yeah, they boost your stuff. But I like using two-handed swords. I mean, isn't that, like, the whole aesthetic? I never really liked that, like, you could use axes, right? Like, the whole aesthetic is that you use two-handed swords. Is this, what is it? Oh my god, look at the strength loss. So we probably don't need to use any gear for right now. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that. I feel like we don't really need to use any of this. What? Well, I should actually send that to my rogue, to be honest with you. This is kinda not great, regardless. That's, like, not amazing. So we'll just try to make as much money by selling basically everything, so that way we can afford mounts. Because a flying mount is 250. So I need to get like 200 gold. Which isn't terrible, I just don't have skinning. But to be fair, I think you make most of your gold by questing and just doing stuff. None of this is for me. I wonder what costs the most. Reaper's Fall. Basically, you're going to spend most of your time bouncing between 3 areas. Thrallmar, Falcon Watch, and is it Spinebreaker Post? Those are basically the major areas that you're going to just be chilling in. Pretty much the whole time. What? Oh, I must have picked up... Yeah, there's nothing to use that for. Unless you're an arms warrior, you probably will never use that. I'm going to keep this, actually. This is going to be good. I'm going to keep it for my Shadow Priest, because I want to level an Arcane Mage. I want to level a Demonology Warlock, but I kind of just want to level a Shadow Priest. I feel like Shadow Priest is, like, the most interesting. It's just that what happens in this game is that as you level up stuff, I mean, not so much for this class, right? But once you get to, like, around here in your talent tree, which is, like... Yeah, none of this is that great. Once you get to, like, level 40 in your talent spreads, like, you usually get, like, some really cool or clutch ability that's, like, really good. Like, for Death Knight, you don't really get much. Frost Strike, yeah, they give you this later and other stuff. Oh, yeah, Anti-Magic Zone. But Unholy is kind of like support for the most part. Whoops, where the fuck is it? There it is. Unholy is kind of more like a supportive melee. I think Frost is like a pseudo-tank. You could kind of use tanking in other specs in this game. So, like, you could use, I think you could use Frost as a more traditional tank. But Blood is really good for just PvE in general, because the self-healing factor is like really good. That survivability is literally nothing to sneeze at. See, like, none of this stuff is better stats-wise. Like, it's better armor-wise, but, like, I think stats are better in this game. Yeah, not everyone is associated with Thrallmar. It's kind of weird. Okay, yes, Mindbreaker Post. We won't do that just yet. We'll go over here and we'll do this. That's what I mean, like, unlike retail where, like, you speed run this shit, I haven't actually leveled a ton of characters through, like, traditional Outland, like, at all. So I think that'll be kind of interesting. I like that nice grunt of pain and then 0 damage. See, my only thing is, I wonder... Oh, yeah, we definitely do not have the fucking skill for that. 100%. I'm gonna accidentally do that a whole bunch. Because all my characters play vastly differently. As you can see, someone had a whole bunch of fun here. And it's like this all the time, by the way. Like, you could be playing legitimately at like 5 in the morning, and people will actually just be murdering these dudes left, right, and center. And then there's just no opportunity for you. You just have to wait for them to eventually get bored or complete their quest. Is this the one where you have to, yeah, we need demonic runestones. I'm telling you, this is really good. You get so much good stuff on this. Increases damage, healed by 4% of non-periodic damage dealt. Can I pestilence it? Oh, he parried it. Oh well. Thank you. That's kind of a waste. It's just funny. Why did the Fellhound have it and not the actual person? That is distinctly unique. I wonder where they store it 90% of the time. Yeah, Blood Boil is fucking really good. I'm never gonna remember the Death Coil. Which is funny because when you play Warcraft 3, like, you have to Death Coil, like, a lot. Especially to keep, what are the big dudes? The Abominations alive? Like, that's basically, Arthas kind of turns into a support character. I mean, I guess he kind of always was, but, like, you are not, like, the Lich King that you become later, because, like, you absolutely have to Death Coil, like, everything. So, I mean, it would be good to replay that. How many do I have? 2? Oh yeah, one of the quality of life changes is that quest items are now highlighted in Lich King, because they were not in Burning Crusade. Very nice. Okay, that's 3. Yeah, I don't think we have to deal with that. See how it's shimmering? That's also a quality of life change. They made it so, like, everything shimmers now. Anything that's like a quest interactable shimmers, so that way you know, like, it stands out. I mean, this maybe not so. This is kind of obvious, but like the little small things that are on the ground that you could easily miss or mistake for something else, they made sure. Look at all the dead shit here, man. You could just literally walk right in, and nobody is gonna stop you. We have 3. You also have, like, one of the best, like, pulling moves in the game. Like, being able to literally pull something across, like, space is really good. because it means you don't have to walk up to something and potentially risk, like, its friends getting pissy with you or something. Okay, thank you. I'd like to get out of here before the respawns show up, obviously. But to be fair, this is kind of like prime time a little bit, so I mean, you know, not very many people are gonna kind of show up. I don't know, like, I guess I never really could be a hardcore raider in this game, because, like, there's a lot to learn. I feel like 14 is more controlled chaos, if that makes sense. Like, I never really understood, like, how the healing works in World of Warcraft. So, like, I did healing once, I think, in, like, either Wailing Caverns or something really early. I was, like, leveling a Resto Shaman. Long since lost that character. But, I was leveling, like, a Resto Shaman, and I was just spamming Chain Heal. Because that's what she can do. And Chain Heal is, like, so good. I was just spamming Chain Heal because I was like, ooh, I don't have to manually target people. I could just, like, target one person and jump the heals back and forth. So that was actually, like, kind of funny. That was just funny to do and funny to watch, more than anything. Okay, we have to burn this. This is not a PvP quest, thankfully. Does he need help? That's the only thing you can't do, is you can't res something. Honestly, at this point, you could probably just ride straight to Shatrif, and that way you can get the flight path, so you could access a major city. Because there's, like, a whole, like, group of things that you can do, in this game, like, or specifically in Burning Crusade. That is one thing I kind of feel bad about, is, like, there's, like, a lot of really, like, good stuff in this game, and, like, 90% of it becomes irrelevant as soon as the expansion is over. Whereas, like, for the most part, that was kind of horrifying. For the most part, 14 does not do that. Yeah, maybe I would just make a Death Knight and just play Alliance. Do Alliance shit. Feels like cheating, though. It feels like you didn't actually level anything. But I don't know, like, what would I want to level? I like being able to, like, do solo play. And it just happens that Death Knight is, like, one of the best classes for solo play. Like, Hunter's good because you get, like, a lot of damage going out. Warlock is also kind of like Hunter, but, you know, it's more mana heavy. And then, like, obviously, most of the tanks are kind of similar in that regard. Alright, Falcon Watch. Burn it up. We will take... Oh yeah, there's no plate option here for some reason. Like, agility, despite the name, is actually a tank stat. I don't do her quest, it's PvP. Okay. Wait, isn't that a dungeon quest? I think so. Might be one of the few dungeons actually getting run 24/7. Because the Duty Finder isn't like... It's actually just called the Group Finder. It's not like Final Fantasy where, like, technically no content is dead. The only actually dead content in 14 is, like, Eureka, Bajja, which are adventuring forays, and I guess the Binding Coils. I think Binding Coils are, like, pretty much just fucked. I don't think anyone really does Binding Coils at all anymore. Which is a tragedy because it's, like, really good. It's a great, actually, we should technically do this first. Let me set my Hearthstone. That's the other thing about Shaman, is that you get... Dude, Shaman is actually, like, really fun, like, once you get it to 30, because you get, like, Wind Fury at 32. You also get Totemic Recall and Call of the Elements. Saves so much time every time you want to kill something. Like, I actually really like that. That, in my opinion, is, like, really good. Ah, yes. Floyd Pincus. And shit just hit differently back in 2007. I miss those days. Who would have thought those days would have ever ended? You know, when the 360 was just like amazing. It was just the king. You just couldn't fuck with the king. It just did too much. It was just too good. Oh, we have to do the flying bombing quest. Who messaged me? Who wants to add me on Discord? Is it a fucking bot? Nobody should be adding me on Discord at all. Like, adding me. Adding me. Nobody should be adding me on Discord. Okay. Good lord. If someone actually adds me as a friend on Discord, I usually block them. Usually that's from like one of the 1,000 servers I'm in. Like, see, like, nothing gives you 29 and 24, which is really what I'd want. Oh, thank you. Alright. This one's easy. Okay. He actually has 2 quests, I believe. So we're gonna do that. The second one is the one where you can, like, not bomb enough, and then you have to come back later. You have to... Like you just ask him to send you on the flight path again. I think now they added request stop, which I think will automatically take you back. But back then, you just had to sit through the flight again. Okay. Anyway. About that. Then they send you out to the stupid Void Ridge a whole bunch, too. That's the other thing I hate, is that they send you out to stuff multiple times in retail. See, or in Classic. That's another thing, is like they won't send you to the same place like 3 times, right? So like in the Barrens, there's a whole quest line involving harpies, and like you could go out there and kill them. They want you to go out there and kill like 10 of them, right? Then they want you to come all the way back to base. Then when you go back to the crossroads, he's like, yeah, go back out there and kill some more that have these weird rings, and you need to collect 6 of the rings. It's like, okay, sure, fine. So you go out, you do that. And then lastly, he wants you to go back out there, go even further into the Harpy Zone, and then, like, kill, what is it, Serena Bloodfeather or something? And like, I get it, because, like, you know, it's supposed to be like, oh, it's different tiers of levels, right? Like, each one is building on the last. But it's kind of like, effectively, you just made me go to the same place 3 times, and I could have gone there once, and then gotten, like, the full credit for it. Okay, this does have more stamina. I'm not replacing any of this shit. Dude, bro, we might actually just be good for the longest. Like, seriously. Alright, this one kind of is not great. Return to Thrallmar. Abyssal Shelf. And then what is it? Tomorrow is a Fire Emblem. Oh no, tomorrow is Fire Emblem. Dude, maybe I should move. Maybe I should play WoW both days, because I'm actually raiding tomorrow as well. I kind of want to get like nice long recording days, or not recording days. I want to get like nice long, you know, time in for that. Oh shit, I was supposed to be throwing stuff. Whoops. Yeah, they put a 5-second cooldown on this. It's really annoying. It's really kind of frustrating. Oh shit, it's a Fel Reaver. Yo, Fel Reavers actually patrol all the way out here? I did not know that. Watch, I'm gonna have to do this again. I did it perfectly before on my Paladin. I'm gonna have to do it multiple times here, I get the feeling. This one is like one of the worst quests, I'm not gonna lie. That didn't kill the Overseer. Do they have to be in the AoE? Maybe not, I don't know. I guess what you should really do is you should focus on the Overseers first. That didn't kill him. I think it's kind of fucked up. I don't think it does it correctly. Yeah, because now I don't know if I could hit 3 of them by the time I'm leaving, honestly. See, like, it's kind of far out there. Yeah, I think I'm screwed. Let's see. Okay, maybe I'm not. Are they all elites? Yeah, they are. They're also 70 as well. Yeah, you're not actually supposed to come over here. It's kind of... I wonder if you could walk across this, or if you just slip off. Hey, Ash, welcome to the stream. Making my way through post-Shadowbringers. Yeah, so you're going to be at Endwalker. Endwalker was surprisingly long. Like, that's what I mean. I like that it's, like, almost like a 24-hour, like, playthrough to beat stuff if you do all the side quests and whatnot. I have stuff to do on 14. I have to do roulettes, but oh, dude, I'm so like behind on shit. I'm tired, man. I'm really kind of exhausted today. So my apologies if I'm a little bit less than like super enthusiastic. Oops, we'll just grab the plate. Plate probably sells for more than cloth. I will not be returning. Goodbye. It's like the most empty quest ever. It's like, yeah, you could do it again. Wow. Wow. I have to set up some shit for tomorrow, which I am not a fan of, but what can I do? Well, luckily, that it shouldn't take too long, right? Like, most of Shadowbringers... I mean, Shadowbringers is pretty long. I mean, all the post-expansion patch stuff is reasonably long, right? You. Okay. My favorite quest. My second favorite quest. Boiling Blood. My third favorite quest. My fourth favorite quest, dude. Okay. Master Crush. I have no idea where he is. Oh, I know who it is. Okay. All right. Let's go kill the unyielding people first. This is like a whole like extra side quest. Dude, Tauren fucking druids and Moonkin form is so awful. I like that they added a what was it called? The Stargazer form. Like that in my opinion just looks way better. What the hell? I'm sorry. I much prefer how that looks, honestly. This shit looks really good. I feel like the cooldown for that is less than telling this. Pestilence. Fun. So much fun. I fucking love it, man. Dude, I'm gonna move Death Coil to 1. I should really move Heartstrike. But I like having it next to each other like that. Dude, WoW would play so much better if it had that cross hop bar from 14, like, unironically. It would be so good. It might be blasphemy to somebody, but I would like that. It's hard playing games that have this many commands. Pestilence. Blood Coil. Death Coil. That's what I mean. Heartstrike is so much fun. Blood Coil. Death Coil. I like how he just kind of ends up looking like a Death Knight. Was it blood? Yeah, it's 1 blood. Very unfortunate. Yeah, you're supposed to Death Strike a whole bunch so you get Death Runes. That's what it is. So you actually do need to use it because they come back as Death Runes. Do they go on cooldown immediately? Actually, actually have no idea. Yeah, it consumes it. Okay. So I don't think you're supposed to do that, because I think it'll consume death runes to let you use Death Strike. I like how I've just basically taken no damage for, like, the last minute. Because this shit is just so good. Yeah, I remember. I used to switch targets with tab. Tomorrow I definitely kind of want to record at least a little bit of something. If I manage my time better, that would be really good. Did we, no, I need to kill more footmen. None of the sorcerers are out here. Those are all actually inside the city. That's why I like to get this one done and out the way, because it takes the longest, basically. But yeah, I'm interested in doing, like, Enhancement Shaman. Elemental Shaman seems like a lot of fun, too. But I'm more interested in doing Enhancement. One, because you get to dual wield, and two, because I'm actually curious how it plays in Lich King. Because I never really had a Shaman that high of a level before. So it's just, like, general, like, curiosity, you know? I just kind of want to know how it plays. Like, you get Storm Strike, you get dual wielding, and then you get Storm Strike right after, which is, like, really good in my opinion. So I'm actually, like, really interested in how that works out. Because I like Legion enhancement, because you use Rockbiter, like, to do combat. You like, did a bunch of stuff. That's what I mean. Like, it's unfortunately, they did not bring that back, and it makes me very sad to think that they did not bring back, you know, Rockbiter, Flame Tongue for a dot, and all it does is build up to Storm Strike. That was, like, a really, like, fun... That's almost like what a 14 class played like, which is why I enjoyed playing it so much. And then they were just like... Yeah, we're not bringing that back. And I was like, wow, this is awful. I totally never played that character again. And I mean, to be fair, now I don't even play retail anyway. But I was really saddened by that. I was like, dude... That was, like, one of the coolest things imaginable. Okay. Yeah, I really just don't want to reach for minus and equals. It's, like, my least favorite pair of buttons. Dude, this fucking raid tier for 14 is, like, really obnoxious. Like, actually. It's way harder, too. I like how she... Technically... Oh, wow. I actually... So I can auto, but I can't actually see her. That was weird. Auto attacks are maybe based off of some amount of distance. I don't know. What? I think what's supposed to happen is that because so many people are killing so many mobs, the game is forcing them to spawn more. Oh, well, I actually cannot strangulate. Is there anything I can do? Yeah, I can do... I cannot pull her. Wow, that's interesting, actually. I have to see what Mark of Blood actually does. Whenever the marked enemy deals damage, the target is healed for 4% of its maximum health. Okay. I actually should just be putting that on anybody, really. It's a decent cooldown. It's part of the, you know, the whole self-healing arc is that you can totally do that. So we have to come back and kill this guy later as part of a quest. We can't kill him now because, again, you do not have it. There's usually some back here, but I'm late to the party. And because everybody's a Death Knight, you already know, like, no one's going to have difficulty killing this stuff. Like, I don't know. You could probably pull, like, 5 enemies and just, like, death coil the shit out of them, basically. Okay. It's like one of those really weird pauses in a WoW fight for some reason. Yeah, maybe I'll play this again tomorrow, just in the interest of me, like, wanting a full day to play, Fire Emblem. Like, I also just think it's chiller, because I don't have to really do much. Double Blood Boil. And that way we could do, like, Friday... What is tomorrow? Thursday? We could do Friday, Saturday, What? Okay, he's part of... There's a name mob there. I have no clue who that is. He's not part of any quest here I know. Maybe he gives you something. I've never seen that before. Does he come back here? I have no idea. Whatever. This is like the hands at the beginning of Rayman 2. When they're like dragging Rayman through the ship. My powers! Such a tragedy. We never got like real sequels to that. You really aggroed to me from all the way over there? That's what we call thirst. Yeah, notice how there's like no spine leaf? They have picked this place completely clean. It's like barren like a desert. There's absolutely nothing out here because everybody is trying to level through this. Zangarmarsh gets a little bit better, honestly. I appreciate it. Zangarmarsh gets a little bit better. Like, you know, people kind of fall off. Maybe they go to other areas. But because everybody has to do this to like 62-ish, like, you basically end up... with an area that everybody hits up right away all the time. It's like doing 14 on launch day. That's why when 14 has you like spawn in your own copy of an enemy per quest, that's like a really great idea, because it's like, okay, well, even if someone else snipes it, you still get credit for it because it's your quest. It's not someone else's quest. And that is one of the best things that they do about 14, is they dodge a lot of this bullshit. So, like, if someone's hitting a mob, you could come along and maybe do, like, 30% of the work, and you get full credit. Because all it does is extend time. It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't really, like, prove, you know, you can win a fight or whatever. It's just, hey, this person... Who am I under attack from? Oh. It's weird. I feel like he spawned here. Damn, you can do this often. It's the strangulate. Yeah, he's silence him. Okay. Oh shit, I don't have Death Coil? Wow, could you imagine that for once? Okay, they're used in reverse. I see. It's basically free Heart Strikes or free Blood Boils. I guess depending on whichever you need. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, I was gonna say, are we gonna go 3 for 3 on the parries? Yeah, I need to level my fucking druid. It's just, leveling is such a pain, man. Maybe I'm just getting lazier as I get older, but man, leveling just feels like such a pain for that, like, early, like, the 30s is the worst. If you could get out of the terrible 30s, you will have so much fun on this game. Okay, what the fuck? How did I lose credit for RIP? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, we're gonna go do the Warp Nether, right? Wait, where did they say to go? Oh, it's to the west. Okay, no, never mind. We're gonna go back to camp, and then we're gonna do the warp nether because we have to go back through that other place. So you might as well just excellent. You might as well just go do that because we have to do that. We have to go back there a couple of times, so might as well. We'll be very highly efficient about how we do this, of course. What? He parried it? That's such shit. I guess I also didn't get Pestilence off. Okay, how much do I have? Alright, we need... Oh, we need 12? Fuck me. That's gonna be awful. I don't know, man. I'm just feeling like post-playthrough, like, sadness. Because I finished fucking Xenoblade. And now I just don't even know what to do with my life anymore. It hurts, man. It's like... You ever, like... It's like when I finished Valhalla. It's like, what do I even do now? Played 100 hours of that game. I think it was closer to maybe like 90 or something. 90 hours to beat the game. And then afterwards it was just kind of like, well, that's done. It just feels weird now. It's like, well, what am I supposed to, you know... What am I supposed to do now with my life? It's like, now when I record something, I have to go boot up and play a game that probably isn't as good. Same thing happened to me with Ghost of Tsushima. It's like, I had a great time playing it. It was a really fun game, and then it ended, and I was like, wow, I'm really sad. Who knows when you get that feeling again. Like, Metroid gave me that a little bit, but Metroid is short. So it's a little bit different when you have a game that's obviously meant to be replayed more, and it's shorter. Let's do more damage. Yeah, each target takes 10 additional damage for diseases. Yep. Is it the same thing for this? Yeah, this is single target. Yeah, you really do have to spec to get basic things like multi-target in this game. Like, Paladin is actually not really playable before you get Hammer of the Righteous, because, like, it's just bland. It's boring, in my opinion. But luckily for me, like, I already put in the hours, put in the extra work. I already have a Paladin that was, at the time, like, 57, I think. I think I got to 57 before Wrath came out. And I was like, you know what? Good enough for me, right? Like, that's less work for me to do. Heart. So was it blood? Yeah, blood, sorry. Okay, we will have to snipe this dude. That's not what I meant to do. Alright. Do we even have enough? Yeah, we have 12. I wonder if 12 is unique. Maybe this doesn't fail. I could have sworn that it does fail. I guess not. Never understood why it spawns a bunch of bugs. Okay, now you see, I didn't want that. Now you see, I didn't want this. What the fuck? So much weird shit always happens in this game. Oh, I can't cure diseases. Bro, Paladin is so nice. You could cure so much shit. Oh, wait, are they coming back for me? I'm gonna run. I'd rather not get taken by surprise. Thank you very much. Dude, Paladin, like, lets you cure so much. We can't do anything with this. That's what I like about Shaman. That's what I like about Paladin. That's what I like about Priest, is that you can cure diseases. You can cure... well, you can't cure poison on Priest. There's no Asuna just to fix everything. There's no fix-all spell. Right? 6. Okay. I think that happens if you right-click too quickly. You could hit a bug by accident as it, like, walks around. Like that! Thank you. No, I guess they auto-aggro to you. Do I have a death rune? Yeah, what? Kinda wish you could probably move the HUD, right? Kinda need to move this down somewhere. You used to be able to use mods to do that. This was actually like one of the few games I actually modded for like bonus stuff. Okay. Man, I'm just scared to hit all of them. I mean, I could probably survive it. Bro, the fact that you get healed for like 4% of damage you deal on every move you make is actually like really like kind of insane. It really is like one of those games where you just get, like, once the numbers get to a certain point, the game just becomes a completely different game. It becomes stupid. Like, you get to do stupid stuff. Okay, I have one more. Please don't hit me. I fucking hate you. Piece of shit. Dude, when do I learn Death and Decay? Like, Death and Decay would be so helpful for this. Okay, thank you. Fucking finally. Yeah, I guess it's just random how they attract to you and hit you. Alright. I need more Hellfire Spine Leaf. I don't know what WoW expansion it was when the numbers started to get, like, really high. I think it might have been Draenor. Like, people started having, like, millions of units of health. Which you would never see in, like, 14. The fact that they kind of took us down a peg when we got to 200k, almost. Like, we were knocking on the door of 200k at the end of Shadowbringers before they squished us. They kind of just divided everything by 3, basically. And, yeah, they kind of lowered your health at least by 3 for the most part. Okay, Isaac Grillock. Make them listen. Thank you. Alright, we could do this. Approved Icy Touch. So we have what? We need 2. Was I supposed to do Black Ice? I think Black Ice is the one I want to do, right? Black Ice, cost of Mind Freeze is reduced. Oh, you can get free Mind Freeze. Yeah, that's probably decent, right? Death Chill, Glacier Rot. I just know I need to get improved Icy Talons. Right, yeah. As long as Icy Talons is up, everyone gets a buff. Namely me. Because I kind of only care about me. But that could be pretty helpful. Actually, wait. Did I get the quest to do this? Actually, wait. Did I seriously get the quest to do this? Does he not give it to you until... I guess not. Okay, never mind. I could have sworn you get a quest. Oh, whoops. Totally forgot about that. That's probably a prerequisite for it. Alright, casting this again. I think casting this again returns you to where you were. How did they... Oh, that's something that the NPC does. Alright, cool. Okay, see, that's how you get this quest. I forgot about that. They're pretty good with the drop rates on things like that. Like, you can't really, like, miss it too much. I kind of don't want to fight anybody, but that's always harder to do than not. Watch, there's going to be someone right around here. I'm always scared I'm going to just, like, slide right off this. Because I think if you slide off, your body gets lost and you actually have to res from a spirit healer. Which just means that you just can't do anything for, like, what is it, 10 minutes? I don't know why they have such a ridiculous penalty if you res from a spirit healer in this game. Like, you just can't play the game, basically, for 10 minutes. They lower your stats by 90%. It's either 75 or 90%. It's still way the fuck too high. It'll be like, okay, 10% sure, 20% sure, 25 maybe. You know, like, especially for PvE, right? So that's why you kind of have to take the corpse run. Because otherwise, if you resurrect, you take a bunch of inventory durability damage, and you also can't do anything for 10 minutes. Like, you basically get a 10-minute cooldown timeout. Okay. While we're out, we'll go do the other stuff. Oh, no, I was supposed to go out that way? Fuck. Oops. Because I don't remember going this way for the Voidwalker quest. I remember going out to the east. You have to go all the way out to the east, and, like, you have to go out there twice. You have to go out there once, I think, and, like, kill, like, 5 or so people. And then you have to go out there again and kill, like, a super Voidwalker, basically. Right, how does this work again? Activating the warp fields. There we go. Is that the same guy who voices the Stalkers in StarCraft? Maybe it is. Parried. Thank you. I return to serve. That's Immortals. Stalkers and Immortals are my favorites, man. I love messing around in StarCraft way back when. That was a game I had a whole lot of fun on. Mostly because, again, it took me back to the days of me playing Warcraft 3, just in a more, like, controlled and, like, decent environment. You know, it's like... I just think the balancing was better. Warcraft 3 is very clunky, and, like, you have to mine lumber and stuff, so, like, you could do weird shit, like, as a night elf, you could literally have your, like, tree guys, like, basically burrow all the way to the back of the map, and you could, like, be hiding stuff in the back of the map and stuff like that. Whereas, obviously, in StarCraft, you can't move a Vespene geyser, you know, like... They're only in set locations, not all over the map, you know what I mean? Okay, now we have to go to Void Ridge. Okay. How long have we been playing? Like an hour, roughly? Yeah, because when we get this salve, that gives us the quest to... I have to kill this guy. That gives us the quest to go find the goblins that have crashed. I guess once I do that, I'll go further out. And then I will, I'll go further out and I'll go to Falcon Watch. Right? There you go. Alright. Yeah, these guys are supposed to help you, but you really don't even need them. Alright, actually, there's an annoying part of this quest. Like, the other thing that I like about Death Knight is that you don't really have any downtime, you know? Like, you kind of just show up, you kill stuff. I feel like mana regeneration in this game is really, like, the prohibitive reason why it takes so long to level up classes that use mana. And it's really just, like, unfortunate that that's the case, because, like, a lot of them are really fun classes. It's just that when you have to, like, stop every so often to drink, like, it's just better when you can just not. I mean, like, literally, like, I'd just rather not. See, like, with this, we haven't stopped to eat anything. You don't have to eat anything as a Death Knight. Like, you can if you're, like, really hurt, so maybe later on, but, like, just as it stands right now, we don't have to. Like, we could fight multiple enemies back to back if people weren't killing the shit out of them so much. And nothing would, you know, like, it wouldn't really change anything, right? Whereas with Paladin, I feel like I have to constantly stop and drink. You know, that is just one of the weird things. It's nice in 14 when, like, you just pop Shroud of Saints. You don't have to do all that. Shroud of Saints. They got rid of all the other stuff. Like, I understand why they got rid of TP. So, like, I'm not, like, super torn up over it. TP was kind of annoying. Oh, that guy didn't die back there. Yeah, we need to get, torches from the peons. The thing is that, as you can see, people are murdering these fuckers at light speed. When Wrath comes out, obviously it'll be a little bit chiller for a bit. And then the torches actually expire after so long, as does the Eye of Grillock. So you have to... I did not mean to do that. I keep pressing that by accident. There we go. I pestilenced it by accident. I swung my mouse. Alright. Why am I in combat? Thank you. I guess we could try to get to 62 today. If we get to 62 today, that's pretty good. That's, like, good progress. Like, 2 levels a stream, like... I mean, realistically, we would only need to do, what, like 4 or 5 streams? And then we're good. And then we'll be, like, completely caught up. I should actually bring the mic out like this. I need to remember to do that more often. Usually, like, because I usually don't play games on my PC like this. Oh, what? I am at the forge. Are you serious? We're really going to be that anal about how close I was? Sure, whatever. Can you stay mounted and throw these? No, you cannot. That would be really good. I think you actually can, maybe, for some quests later. That might be a retail change. Like, you could stay mounted and do a lot of stuff. Which is, like, one of the big positives of it, right? Is, like, you don't actually have to get off your mount. If you want to actually, like, go somewhere and make progress, you can. They probably have all Death Knight runs of, like, Hellfire Ramparts and stuff. Oops. I could see that being a thing. But yeah, that's why once you hit 58, like, you really should just go Burning Crusade. Like, even if you're, like, playing base Warcraft, like, you just level faster, you immediately get, like, tons of gear that's way more suited to you, to your character, right? Like, because if you do base game, like, all this stuff is really weak. Like, a lot of base game's good gear is, like, behind raids and dungeons. So if you're just overworld questing, you're not going to get anything meaningful. Like, on my Paladin, I was literally using the same sword from, like, level 29 to level 60. And then as soon as I stepped out here, they gave me a sword that was, like, 4 times better. Like, no joke. So that's why you just should, you know. Okay, if we see the Eye of Grillock, I will do it. He's in here, but, like, people are probably killing the shit out of this quest. So it's probably, like, really hard to actually, like, complete right now. So, I mean, you kind of have to play at night, honestly. Oh, it's so nice. I don't know, maybe just as I get older, I'm becoming more of a nostalgia hound. I mean, I guess that really could be it, right? Maybe what I'll do is, while I don't, like, okay, so, like, I'll play this again tomorrow. I'll keep leveling my Death Knight. And then I guess what I'll do afterwards is, like, once we get to, like, 68 or 70 or whatever... Oh, shit, these are, high-level dudes. Once we get to, like, 68 or 70 or something, I'll, Oh, shit, they come from over here? Yeah, they do, okay. I'll start going back to Azeroth and leveling up, you know, my mining, you know, my skinning and stuff. Like, I'll go back and do all of that, just so that way I'm caught up. Because, like, that I have to do, because, you know, Northrend is going to have, you know, higher level shit, right? Like, we can't go into Northrend without having that leveled up. Like, that would kind of be like, well, what's the point? Oh, sweet, look at this. Yeah, this thing, I remember, like, I don't know, I never really used this thing before. And then I just found it when I was playing on my Paladin, like, a week ago. I was like, really? This thing has been here the whole time? Because I used to go all the way around, right? It's a lot longer to go all the way around instead of just through here like this. Kind of really looking forward to that next Arceus stream. After getting both of those, that was really, like, awesome. Nice, nice miss. Nice parry. At least they don't take your gems away when that happens. They just... If you get parry, they don't take resources, because that would probably be too crippling, right? Alright, you actually get really hurt by these guys. So I will need to heal, for sure. Oh, please, thank you. Yeah, like, they blow up, basically. Yeah, okay, that's not mine. There you go, it's a 3-minute cooldown. All the cooldowns in, like, Warcraft are so long. Dude, they had a 30-minute fucking cooldown in Burning Crusade for, what is it, the Retaliation? I was like, why the fuck would you make that 30 minutes? That's like at that point, you're literally just never going to push it, like, at all. Like, that move just does not exist on your hotbar, period. It's kind of crazy how some classes just have incredibly full hotbars, and then other classes just don't. Wait, I never hit him with this. Oops. Yeah, look at that. 25% of my life bar. Yeah, that hurts. Okay, we might actually eat here, because I don't want to be at, like, 20% life and then die. That would be, like, so terrible. Actually, let's try, not that. I meant this. I don't think you keep the health, right? It says, like, you lose the health. That's why when I played Final Fantasy, I was like, oh, Thrill of Battle wouldn't let you keep the health. That seems too easy, right? Like, you barely have to do anything. You get to keep a massive health bonus. Yeah, I don't think it lets you. This is gonna hurt. Oh no, he didn't blow up. Very nice. You know what's a nice ability? Shadow walking. Shadow walking in retail is like really good. It basically lets you free yourself from any like movement abilities. Movement impairing abilities. I like abilities like that where like you could just say no to crowd control and just move and do whatever you want. All right, you see, I don't like to walk on these slopes. I get nervous. Like look at this. Like look at this. What the fuck? I'm gonna take one wrong step and the momentum is just gonna take me right off the fucking ledge. Like I'm actually spooked to really like go down paths like that. Like really. You literally a whole bunch of death runes. How long do death runes last, actually? I think it's a talent. Is it a talent that I got? There's a damage. Oh my god. Shit, that's pretty damn good. Yo, I fucking love this class. This class is so good. I remember taking Bloodworms a while ago, like when on my first Death Knight. It's not like a great talent. It's just a really like funny talent. That's like the actual role-playing talent. Who wouldn't want a Death Knight that summons, like, weird necrotic beings to do his bidding? This shit's cool. I think it is a talent, though, somewhere, right? I have no idea. I read this before, and then it's been, like, over a week since I last played. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I forget. Been over a week since I last played this character, at least. Which is one of the things I don't like about World of Warcraft. This would be one of those kinds of quests I don't really like from WoW. Actually, can I use my numpad? No. Did I turn Numslock on? No, Numslock is run. I forget how to use the numpad for inputs. That would actually be really helpful. It would be less hand movement. Which is everything. Like, if that's one thing I would say to people on 14, it's that, trust me, when your hotbars are messy, you will perform worse. It's better to have nice, clean hotbars where you understand everything that's going, you know, where everything is. Like, if you look at my hotbars for 14, like, all my abilities are laid out in, like, very neat, orderly, which is, usually I'm a messy dude, but, like, all my abilities are laid out in, like, nice, neat, orderly, like an orderly layout, you know what I mean? And the reason for that is because in the heat of combat or when you're moving, one, you could build muscle memory. That's obviously the big one. And two, you know, when everything is, does that interrupt, actually? Maybe that does interrupt. You want to be able to know where your buttons are without ideally looking at your hotbar for the most part. That's probably true in, like, any game. Like, the less time you spend looking is less time you have on the wheel, you know, off the wheel. Like, you could be looking at other stuff. Obviously, WoW's a bit of a slower game. Ow, that kind of hurt. Yeah, we have to come back here, and we have to kill Void Baron Galaxus. Maybe it's like a passive trait that when you Death Strike, you get Death Runes. I forget exactly where it says that. That could be in the spellbook, maybe. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. It's definitely somewhere in here. Runic Focus. No. Blood Plague? It must be a passive ability. Yeah, it's somewhere in here. I have no idea where it is. It's somewhere. I also should be using Arcane Torrent. That extra rune power wouldn't be terrible. Like in a pinch. But yeah, we're probably gonna get we're gonna get Lichborn, right? You become immune to charm, fear, and sleep I kind of wish it did a little more. I kind of wish it was just movement impairing, but whatever. This isn't terrible. Gonna generate more runic power from using that. I think I'm remembering now. So I guess we don't get this. No, we don't get Killing Machine. I think Killing Machine is like really good in retail, or it was really good for like Frost specifically. Because my Death Knight in retail is a Frost Death Knight, which is cool because you get to, like, the only reason why is because I like that you could use Frost more, like, actually, or I guess what's left of it at this point. That shit's cool to me. All right, are we almost done? We need 4 more. I guess we could kind of work our way out now. We only need 4 more. Okay. Again, we can't fully complete our talent chart because we're missing 10 points. Because we're only going to be able to get up to 70. So, eventually we will come back and we can finish it off. Fucking running around like Dragon Blight or something. Because the map of Northrend's already in. Like, you could see it. It's all the usual stuff. It's not, you know, nothing major. I always get the Storm Peaks and Ice Crown Citadel. Oh, wait, I need one more. Whoops. I always get Storm Peaks and Ice Crown Citadel, like, messed up a little bit. Like, I never really did anything in Storm Peaks. It's kind of a weird area. It's hard to get around. Most of the areas I've been to, like, I never went to Wintergrasp. I guess this is, like, a PvP area or something. Crystal Song is where Dalaran moves. Like, basically, most of my Lich King time has been spent in, like, these 6 areas. Which it's kind of cool that they have this many areas in it, you know? That is kind of unique. That is kind of dope, actually. Shatter. Thank you. I don't have blood? Okay, well, he didn't explode. Maybe the Void Caller... Yeah, it's the collapsing Void Walkers that explode. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can grab an Eye of Grillock as well as a Hellfire Spine Leaf. I think after I beat... Oh, perfect. After I beat this path in 3 Hopes, I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and I'm going to maybe stream something else. I might go ahead and stream... what's the thing called? Tokyo Mirage Sessions. That'll be like maybe a once-a-week thing that I do. Because that's a game at this point I haven't played it in 6 years. Not that, you know, it's a relatively new game, I guess. I guess if you really wanted to argue, well, you know, there's a lot of games I never replayed. Like, I did go back and play Ghost of Tsushima a bit, right? Like, and I also did 3 playthroughs of Metroid Dread. So, like, it's not like I didn't play those games, you know? Oh, shit, I didn't even see this guy. Man, this dude is never going to spawn his fucking eye. This is going to be, like, the one quest I will not be able to do. Because, like, what he's supposed to do... Is this a player? I guess it is. That's really weird. What he's supposed to do is he's supposed to spawn his eye, and the eye's supposed to roam around. But because there's so many people here, someone is probably either killing it constantly or something. So I don't know if we'll be able to do this quest. Because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to find the eye as it wanders around, and then grab it using this crystal. And then you're supposed to go back to camp, and it's like a temporary buff that you get, basically. What level am I? I don't have 71. It's going to take a while. So, I don't know. Maybe we could literally sit outside of his thing and wait for it. But, like, I don't know if we'll be able to do this. This might be a quest I might have to come back and do, like, really early in the morning. Which is really unfortunate. Because there's so many people just sitting around out here. I mean, rightfully so, right? But this is why, like, they don't have quests like this, really, anymore. Because you don't actually ever get to finish them. Like, you just wait. Like, I could sit here for 10 minutes and someone will just come and tag it, and then I won't be able to finish the quest, so... I'm okay, I guess. We'll just leave it as uncompleted for now. Because what it does is it leads into killing him, right? So you could actually kill him before the quest, you know, before you complete this quest, and it doesn't do anything. That's why it's just, like, a really unfortunate... It's not a great quest. It's not a great quest when a bunch of people are attacking him. 15 strength. No, this is better. It's fine. Okay, now we have to go back out there, if you can believe it. One-handed. But, oops, I had this open. Alright. Now he will tell us about all the goblins out there. I would be really, really blessed if we could find him, or find it before we have to go back. Why does it cut my audio out like that? That's so weird. Either on the way out here or on the way back. It would be nice to see the eye so we could just, like, grab it real quick. What a stark change compared to leveling previously, where, like, shit is just completely empty. I mean, yeah, that's what happens when, you know, people actually play the game, right? Like, people are actually here, you actually see things and do things with them. Maybe it does not spawn out of this cave. I don't really know how the spawning works for this. But yeah, he's right here. You could just kill him. Like, this quest is such an unnecessary step to actually get credit for killing him. I hate this. I just feel terrible. Because I know I'm not going to get it. And I really want to do this. Maybe the eye doesn't spawn from the cave. I have no idea. Oh shit, Fell Reaver. Look at that. Everyone's favorite. I feel like everyone's gotten ganked by that at some point. Yeah, see, he got it. Ah, fuck, whatever. Maybe it spawns up here. Maybe it doesn't spawn down there. Whoops, I should have Pestilence first. There we go. Oh, he's already infected. Whoops. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I feel like I just missed it, too. What? Yeah, this is unfortunately not a great quest. Oh no, this guy's using the same pokers I had to use. Does this hit the totem? I don't think it does, unfortunately. What is this? Bloodlust? Yeah. Alright, let's go fucking do something else. We're gonna go right for Blade's Edge Mountains right after we finish Zanger Marsh. I'm not gonna go do what I'm doing now in my Paladin, which is to go not there. I guess what I'll do is I'll just go straight to Blade's Edge Mountains, because that's like a higher level area. And since you have flying mounts off the jump, as soon as I get flying mounts, I'm gonna totally do that, because it just, you get more experience from the enemies because they're higher level, right? Like and also just like, because the quests are higher, you get more of everything, right? Like it's best to just go wherever the highest experience is, because you get it multiplied by, or you get 50% extra. So that's what I'll do. Alright, unfortunately we have to go all the way out here again. So, I mean, I miss when we used to get expansions to games that would add, like, new areas and new things. I think the last game I played that did that was Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, Valhalla does it, but, like, you see how fulfilling Ghost of Tsushima's combat is versus Valhalla's? Like, I like Valhalla for the story. I don't really like it so much for the gameplay. I like Odyssey for the gameplay much more. And I've actually seen people that, like, disagree with that. They actually prefer Valhalla's combat. And look, again, we could disagree on it. I'm not saying their opinion's illegal or anything. I just personally, like, don't understand. I feel like Valhalla's way emptier. You never get to use any powers. You just kind of hit people, and that's it. Whereas, like, Odyssey is just such a unique game in the sense it's such a good open-world RPG. I just feel like a lot of people just, like, have this weird, like, nonchalance, like, I don't want to say hate boner, but, like, just apathy, really. Like, they just kind of don't really give a shit. And it's really unfortunate, because I think that they honestly make, like, really good stuff for Assassin's Creed. When they really try, they can, and that's the only thing I feel so bad for, is that I feel like a lot of people are just like, it's just Call of Duty, or, I mean, geez, yeah, they say that about COD as well. But I feel like a lot of people just say, well, it's just Assassin's Creed, it is what it is, right? Like, I've seen it already. And I just feel bad, because I think that they genuinely put in, like, a lot of good work. I have to reapply my bullshit, whoops. It's actually one of the few times something survived long enough that it fell off. Okay. What the fuck? You can get this thing flying? What? Oh, Headless Horseman. I'm like, what? Ow. Yeah, I gotta level my Shadow Priest. Leaving fucking Ghostlands and going into fucking Hillsbrad is always, like, such a shifting gears. But I'm so tired of doing fucking... I'm so tired of doing the, not Hillsbrad, but Ghostlands and Eversong. Like, I have done those quest lines so fucking much. I really should play an Alliance character, because, like, that would be at least something unique and refreshing. Because I've never really played, like, a high-level Alliance character, like, ever. So that would at least be something different, because, like, I would have to learn different areas and stuff. Maybe I should actually make a human character. Because I was playing a little bit on retail, but that doesn't really count, because retail is, like, bland. It feels like... It's like eating a ham sandwich, right? Don't get me wrong. I love a good turkey sandwich with some mayonnaise, a little bit of melted cheese on the bread. Oh, fuck, now I'm hungry. Well, like, you know, like some mayonnaise, a little bit of melted cheese on the bread. I never was one for lettuce. You know how when you eat a deli sandwich, it just tastes different because it's, you know, got, like, professional stuff in it or whatever. Like, yeah, stuff like that is kind of okay, right? Like, I don't have a problem with that necessarily. Is this person in trouble? How bad? Oh, nah, they're fine. Death Knights are easy. Death Knights are, like, some of the freest classes in this game. Like, absolutely. Like, you can't have any problems on a fucking Death Knight. And if you had Shadow Walk, or was it Shadow whatever, you would be able to get out of so many sticky situations, like, no problem. But yeah, I don't know where this... Oh, here we go. Fuck. I got it. I can't believe it. Oh, no, I didn't. Here we go. Thank you. I'll be taking that. Finders Keepers. They took it from me? I'm so fucking mad. Wow, that's actually hilarious. Well, there you have it. Someone else can take it, and I just get screwed. Even though I saw it first and I hit it first, that was very fun. Well, very nice. Isn't that great? Who knows where the next one spawns or when it spawns? I don't know. Oh. It's because I moved. I thought once you were done once you press it, you automatically absorbed it. I would have had it. They fucking sniped it from me, man. That sucks. Oh, shit. Well, I'll maybe hang around for a few minutes and see if it spawns, and if not, then I'll just fucking go do something else, like I said. I'm gonna have to make a special trip just to come back later and get this. That sucks. That sucks so much, Rainy Dick. It's not even funny. It's fucking awful. Oh man, this is why I like 14 quests. You just get to spawn the thing. You can move on. I can actually go live my life. I really should get something to eat too, because I am a little hungry. Maybe it spawns on that central road. Okay, it seems like most of the people that were here have crowded out. So maybe there's like a good chance I could grab one now. Like, it seems like that was just like a high point of so many people stopping by and like all looking through here. Like, now maybe we could actually grab one. I won't hold my breath. I know better at this point. Some dude could just swoop from the sky and just get it. Like, would you believe that? I even finished my channeling first, and they fucking took it from me. That's what I'm talking about. Like, how does that make any sense? I finished channeling it, and the game was like, oh no, it's theirs. What? Some wacko shit, man. And it probably takes like 3 minutes to respawn, too. So you like gotta know where the respawn is, or where a possible respawn is, so you could get there first. Yeah, I don't see this happening. Only because there's so many people here. When I was leveling in retail, you could not find anybody in any of these areas. Oh shit. There you go. Come on. If I get hit from behind and that destroys my channeling, I'm gonna be so pissed. Nope. I got it. Okay, perfect. And even better, beautiful. Don't even have to fight him. Yeah, I think the next mouse that I get is gonna have like actual buttons on it. It's gonna be like an actual, like one of those big brolic mice. I like, because I've been using this mouse for like 6 years now. I used it with my old computer, so I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna get a new one eventually. It works. I don't need a new mouse now, so I just deal with it because like I barely play anything on games, or you know, it would mostly be for like this game and maybe like StarCraft or something. Circle of Banishing. See, like all this gives more stamina. What the fuck? 15 stamina, shadow resistance. Like it doesn't. It just none of this shit is good enough. I'm gonna get the weapon and sell it. Weapons usually sell for more than armor. Alright, now we can actually kill this fucker, if you can believe it. It only took us this long, and we can actually finally get rid of him. 25 strength and 38 stamina. I mean, technically this is better, but yeah, the critical strike. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to it. I'm gonna send it to, some of this gear I will hold on to, and because I plan to level at least one cloth character this high. So it'll be kind of worth it. Yeah, how much money are we at right now? 107. So if we do like the remainder of the quests here, we should probably get enough. We should probably hit 64 on the way out. Like I said, I'm going to go to 62. And then after that, we'll do 62, 63, 64 tomorrow. Probably won't even get to Falcon Watch at this point. Where the fuck is the Expeditions Armory? Oh, yeah, we need to do that. We'll do that in a second. Are you in here? Okay, someone literally just got done murdering him. But now you see, this is fine because he's a guaranteed spawn, and he spawns pretty quickly. Oh my god, that screen shaking always makes me, like, it scares the shit out of me. What is this, a fucking Congo line? Yeah, he has like semi-tough minions or whatever. I'll help them kill it. That way it respawns faster. Dude, it's literally only fucking Death Knights in here. Like, seriously. Alright, I might go get something to eat, but I guess I'm so, like, strapped for time. Or not strapped for time, but there's so little time left on the stream anyway. Well, actually, there isn't. What time is it? 11:18. Oh, we actually got, like, good time. What the fuck? Yo, this is the power of starting your stream, like, before 9:30. Or when did I start, actually? I actually have no idea. There's the power of, like, starting your stream before 10. You have so much free time to do whatever. Realistically, like, I would want to stream maybe, like, from 8 to 12. But I feel like from, like, 9:15, like, 3 hours is already a lot. When I run out of games to do tons of playthroughs on, like, back-to-back, maybe I will move and do, 12 to, 8 to 12. That's fucking hilarious. Dude, I'm telling you. The default Death Knight gear looks so fucking good. It looks so good, dude. Even the cape. The cape is looking really fire. Hello, Epicurus. I'm hoping that we get that Cyndaquil. What is it? Cyndaquil and Turtwig, and then, I mean, we only need one Turtwig. I don't need to get two. And then that's it. I'm good to go at that point. Oh, yeah, I saw that they, wanted to say hi. Yeah, no problem. I saw that they're adding, like, auto-battling to Pokemon. I am just, like, so light years beyond that. That is insanity, in my opinion. Well, we just won't play the game, I guess. Nothing wrong with that. Playing video games is overrated, dude. I knew we weren't going to get it. This poor dude just getting murdered in this cave 24-7. Wait, we actually got it? What the fuck? Okay, sure. Wow, well. It kind of works. I got 4 shinies today in under 3 minutes. I mean, why didn't we invite the rest of them? That's so fucking weird to me. Anyway, whatever. Alright, I mean, that worked for me. Like, I got credit even though I was out of the party. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. This is probably one of the best talents on Dark Knight in general. Right, because this is shadow damage, this is frost damage. It's basically anything for, your blade, or I'm sorry, anything for your spells. I got 4 shinies under 3 minutes. I actually have done that. I did that 2 streams ago, but it is. I flipped out. I'm like, there's no fucking way, right? And these last 2 streams have proven to me that yeah, there really is like no way. Man, like the armor is really good, but I don't know if it's worth it. I'm gonna just sell it. It's fine. There you go. 4. Okay, let's do this. I guess we should go to Falcon Watch. That way we could get the flight path for later. Like I said, I'm down to like my last 5 or 6 major shinies, right? Like, oh, hold on, we gotta talk to this person in here, which means we're gonna have to fight this night, maybe? No? Perfect. I'll take the Blade of the Unyielding and I'll leave. Yeah, this is honor hold. I want to get Tortwig, Cyndaquil, or Quilava, Murkrow or Haunchcrow. Not really sure what else. Dude, I'm gonna have to start leveling my Druid. That thought really depresses me. There's gonna be such a slow leveling cycle until I can get, what is it called? There we go, 30 pieces. Alright, we have to do Ravager eggs. I want to get my Druids to cat form. Once you get cat form, because I do Feral Druid in Classic, I think it's just more fun. I think it's more interesting. You don't have to constantly drink either, which is like a big plus, right? Like, because I think your mana gets stored. I don't think you lose all your mana when you transform. Because, like, I do balance on my Druid. I have a Troll Druid. Dude, Troll Druid is such a cool fucking race class combo. I love it. That, in my opinion, is amazing. I actually, when I came back to WoW and I saw that was a thing, I was like, holy shit, yeah, I want to make one of those. That's awesome. And it makes sense. Like, orcs can't do that. But trolls totally can. Like I was like, yes, this is great. That's why it's one of my highest characters. I got to 120. That and my original character. So I had like that. I had like those two characters like side by side. Because like I played with them so much. Dude, I have so much shit to do on 14. I have to do fucking Endsinger. Whoops, wrong thing. Does he really try to flee to a thing? You gonna grab that, sir? Yes, you are. Highly unfortunate. I should have just fucking run through that shit. They have a quest for it? I thought the goblins were, maybe they're neutral, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, that's why, Epicurus, I'm gonna stream fucking Arceus forever. Like, it is such an easy game to stream. The results are literally visible, right? If you do well or you get whatever you want. You know, like, there's so many reasons why I would want to stream it. Like, I have no plans to drop it, honestly, anytime in the near future. Like, at all. I love it. It's really such a great, fun thing to do. Just, if you get a shiny, you've had a good time, basically. And even if not, you've probably seen something funny or worth a laugh or two, right? That's why I'm gonna stream it. Like I said, I'll stream that shit way after Scarvio comes out. I got parried. Alright, Heart Strike. It's such instinct for me to try to skin something. This was like one of the most painless like grab the eggs quests I've done for this. Because like I said, I've done a lot of these quests multiple times. PLA is a good game. Oh, I disagree with that. I think PLA is an awful fucking game. PLA is only good because you get shinies a whole bunch. It's the only game this gen where the fucking shiny charm works. That game is trash. That is like an embarrassment of an open world game. That in 2022, that's the best that they could pull out. Like, holy shit, that was... Good fucking God. What it is proof of is that if you put Pokemon in something, like, people will say it's good. So, I mean, you could... Pokemon's the only franchise I know where they cut, and add, like, nothing in return, and then, like, the things that they add are, like, auto battle. Don't worry, I'm sure, like, auto battling is not going to completely replace everything in the same way that the trust system did not put normal dungeon runs out of business. It's just, like, what the fuck, man? I don't know what they were thinking with some of that. You can't, like, the clipping, the hitboxes on objects in the environment is so ridiculous. The Pokemon, like, fleeing or fighting, and the signals are just so random. They give you a literal fucking laundry list if you want to 100% the game, complete with all sorts of bullshit. They don't explain the mechanics for time-space distortions. They quite literally do not tell you that it will infinitely be delayed, right? There's no way to force it. There's really no post-game at all other than shiny hunting, which I guess works, right? But, like, if you don't care about shinies, I mean, like, there literally is nothing to do once you beat Daybreak. Like, you might do a couple of them, right? Just to, you know, shoot the shit or whatever. But, like, after that, why the fuck would you ever want to go back and do any of it? Like, they really just made Dark Souls boss fights, and they were like, oh, we could base the whole game off of this. And it's like, okay, I guess, sure. Okay, grab this, done. Alright, now we have to start killing fucking Hellbores, if you can believe it. PLA is like a good alpha. I'm not even talking about it graphically, by the way, and performance-wise. Pokemon dropping to 2 FPS in the distance is like, what the fuck, dude? I keep trying to skin out of habit. Like, I don't know how that got past any sort of quality control. My only assumption is that they did not put any, which kind of makes sense given all the other work that they put out. But anyway, I mean, like, no, I would disagree. I think it's a terrible open world game. It's just it's just good for Pokemon, is what I would say, which isn't really saying much when you consider that they haven't really done anything with Pokemon ever. And they routinely do nothing with it. And then they never will because they just make too much money, so there's no reason to ever change what they're doing. Like, I might not like retail World of Warcraft, but retail WoW at least tries to add stuff, right? Like, they try to have, like, relic weapons. I mean, 14 just does it better. 14 legitimately just has all these systems just, like, built in. The only thing about 14 is that the balance is just kind of bad sometimes. And WoW has bad balance, too, right? Like, ask anyone who... literally go look up how many people play Survival Hunter ever. There's probably... That spec has always been bad. It has never been good. There's almost nothing ever good from Survival Hunters, period. Like, when I was, like, 7th grade, when I was, like, 13, I spec'd Survival because it sounded cool and you got a couple cool abilities. Dude, you fucking kill shit way fast. The pet is just too strong on Hunter. That's the problem, is that they just never balance the fact that having a pet is basically like having 2 people fight. And so because of that, like, Survival was definitely in the gutter, and Marksman is okay. Like, you could reasonably do Marksman. Let's see, can I Pestilence this shit? No, too far, whatever. There you go, bunch of Death Strikes. I'm sorry, Heart Strikes. And in fairness, like, I just got done playing Xenoblade, and even Xenoblade is not like a super perfect open world game, but they really understood what makes the game work better, right? Like, when you do a side quest, right? Like, ironically, I'm playing a game, well, technically not, because, you know, side quests in this game do expand on the lore. Not all of them, right? But I feel like Burning Crusade has a good amount of it because it has a lot to draw on, right? Like, when you do side quests, especially in a modern game, right, like, I want something that ties into the story, right? Like, when you play Ghost of Tsushima, like, almost every side quest expands on the world in some capacity. So, like, you're never, like, just doing stuff just to do whatever, right? Like, there's at least something behind it that, like, adds something to it. It's really ironic I'm saying all this and playing World of Warcraft, which is, like, a game known for that. But, again, like I said, I think Burning Crusade dodges a good amount of what base game doesn't. Obviously, finding purified boar meat is not exactly, like, you know, really relevant to the story, but, like, some of it's okay. Like dealing with the Fel Orcs is kind of interesting. But yeah, like, I feel like that's the step forward, is, like, side quests should not just be for some no-name that you never fucking talk to again. Like, there should be something involved in it. So, like, when I play Fire Emblem, right, which is literally a game where every side quest is relevant to the story, or when I play, Xenoblade or, you know, any other game, right, and made in the last half a decade or more, since Phantom Pain, it's like, look at how cool it is to have that sort of involvement. It even makes sense usually from a gameplay perspective, right? Beyond just giving you experience or maybe giving you a new item. Whereas when you play Legends Arceus, you just do a quest for somebody and they probably never come back, and then it doesn't matter. Like, the side quest as a whole could almost entirely be ignored in that game and nothing changes. Like, I struggle to think of any side quest where I actually got something that was meaningful that I continue to do to this day. Mostly because the game just has no post-game. There's no New Game Plus because it's a Pokemon game. Like, you just catch shinies. That's it. And in fairness, like, Darksiders 3 also suffers from this a little bit. I don't even think Darksiders 3 ever got any DLC. I think that game was barely pushed out, if you want my honest opinion. And because it's very clear that it barely works. But, I mean, it was still, like, a decent experience, right? It wasn't the worst Soulsborne game I've played. I think that still goes to Lords of the Fallen. Not that I played a ton of these games. I kind of got bored of them very early on. But yeah, like, there's definitely, like, a good amount of stuff in a lot of games, you know? It makes it enjoyable, right? When you have that sort of, like, I don't want to use the word intimate, but when you have that, like, meaningful contribution to story, I think it makes things like you like, if you've ever been to school, like, I don't know, everyone's school is different, but like, one of the things that one of my English teachers used to say was, like, whenever you write an essay, you should have like the whole point of the essay should be to answer a so what at the end, right? Like, so what? Why does this matter? Why is this important? Why do we care that, you know, the curtains are blue, right? Like, everything should be in service of a why do I care about this, you know? Obviously, I won't judge this game on it because this game came out in, like, fucking '07 when nobody, you know, when we weren't really there yet. We were just, you know, just getting our feet wet in terms of pushing the boundaries like that. This is, I guess we could go to Falcon. Let's go to Falcon Watch, actually. We'll just unlock it. I think all the Zeppelin debris is back there, so that's just a massive cleanup quest, which is why I'm not, like, super into it. But yeah, like, everything should answer a so what. Like, why does this matter in the grand scheme of the world? And stuff like, you know, like, some quests, I guess, could be kind of throwaway, right? Like, not everything has to be, like, a mini story mission. So I guess what I should say is, like, you could have those kinds of quests, but they need to be quick. They need to not be tedious. They need to be something you could accomplish along the way just for some extra stuff. Maybe a little bit out of your way, but nothing like that's going to take you, like, 30, 40 minutes, you know, of traveling or whatever to do extra stuff, you know. Just keep it simple, right? Because that's why Ghost of Tsushima was so good, is because, like, every side story felt meaningful. It felt like it elaborated on the characters, and that's why even the DLC was fucking amazing for that game. And why I just feel so terrible, like, I don't really want them to make a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. Not like a direct sequel. I feel like it's good enough as it is. I feel like a spiritual successor could be cool. To be fair, I haven't played, like, a ton of games in the last couple of years. Like, Resident Evil 8 is getting its DLC. I don't know. I mean, like, I didn't think it was a bad game. It was certainly better than I thought it was going to be. Wait, do I have enough? Oh, I already have 8. What the fuck? You're limited to 8. Maybe you can't fail this anymore. I think you used to be able to fail this and it wouldn't untaint the meat, basically. Okay, never mind. That's why I stopped getting boar meat ages ago. What the hell? I think they changed some of these quests. I don't think you could fail a lot of this. Not anymore, at least. And, you know, I don't want to sound pretentious, because some of my favorite games are just, like, stupid, you know, fun, balls to the wall, just doing whatever, right? Like, I just feel like, you know, since every game is a narrative game now, you kind of need that backing a little bit. Oh, we have to come kill this guy later. Yeah, because what we have to do is we have to go up here to these pools. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could solo that elite. Where the fuck is this? Okay, here we go. This is the lady that's getting cheated on. And her husband's dead anyway, so big ups. Oh god, who's messaging me at this hour? Dude, these fucking curtains are like eyesores. Hold on, did I fucking... Am I stupid? Possibly. About to talk to Rabbi. I just found out what happened. Girl went with Steen Shell Hunter from Zielsen's dad. Oh, yeah. What patch is that? Is that like 5.2? Maybe. I don't remember. Let me take a drink real quick. Okay. Oh no, look at all these fucking quests. I forgot how much is out here, and I just did this like a week ago. We have to go kill Black Talon, too. We could probably solo that, no problem. That would be a good example of learning how to play Black Mage. Okay, now we're going to start getting quests to go to, Zanger Marsh, which we won't do. Not yet, at least. Zanger Marsh is a lot of swimming. That's the thing I don't like about Zanger Marsh. I think you're about halfway through, right? Maybe that's a 5.4 storyline. I don't really remember. I'll be honest with you. I played so much of this way back when. Like, I forget a lot of it, I'll be honest with you. Oh, wait, I don't have the quest to do to light the torches? What? Yeah, you see how much faster that just leveling with this buff is? That's what I mean. I really want to get as much of this done. Who knows when they'll bring it back? That's the one thing I'm kind of salty about, is I kind of wish Classic just leveled at this speed, like, permanently. And, like, if you don't want it, you can toggle it off. And if you do want it, you just get to, you know, skip past all the bullshit. Wait, no one gave me the quest to, the Great Fissure? I guess not. What? They're supposed to give me, like, a quest to, like, do a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's go kill... Yeah, I'm supposed to be able to light this, right? Yeah, wait, hold on. There's a quest somewhere over here that I'm missing. Is this someone in the inn? Yeah, okay. I fucked up. Yeah, I'm like halfway to that mount. You get a discount if you have a reputation bonus. That's one thing about reputation in this game, is that you get a pretty juicy discount. Now where is this person? The fuck? Like actually, I don't know who they're talking about. It's not visible from down here, but when I go further north it is. It's really weird. We actually have to go to Zanger Marsh first to finish that plotline. Yeah, like, what the hell? Why is there a quest, like, here some of the time, and then it's not here? Is it because he's getting busy? Yeah, I think someone is working with him, that's why. Okay, cool. I don't know, I just miss the era where we had, like, a bunch of weird games, you know? That's really what I miss. I hate that now everything feels like a carbon copy of each other. That's why, like, when, you know, that's why Dread kind of is, like, one of the more fun games I played in the last, like, year or two. Because it literally just, I mean, it's Metroid. It's not trying to really be anyone or any... Can I pull this guy, please? Whelps are easy to get. It's the alphas that are hard to get. So can I just pull him off the mountain, please? Like, how the hell are you supposed to get to him? The fuck? Dude. Can you ride up this? Oh my god. That almost didn't feel intended. Let's see if we could kill Black Talon. That would be like peak performance, and it would make me want to do at the foot of the Citadel. I don't know if I could do, like, whatever the cruel guy is. I forget his name. Rez Kiliak or whatever. I don't know if I could do that. But at least I would like to be able to do at the foot of the Citadel. I might need to buy potions. Like, good potions. Oh, technically we have this. We could still use this. I really wonder if you could get any more of it. Probably not. That feels like it would be a little bit broken. And it feels like it's only supposed to be, like, for when you're doing, Death Knight starting quests. Oh, Bloodstrike is so fucking strong. Watch, there's gonna be another Congo line waiting for this dude to spawn and kill him. I mean, he is elite, so you kind of only can kill him if you are, like, a tank. If you're not a tank, that guy's probably going to kill him right now. If you're not a tank, you probably can't kill him reliably. Really, you're coming for me? What did I do? It's bullshit. Did I already kill enough of these guys? How many have I killed? 5 of 8. Well, while he's doing that, I could try to, you know, kill some of these dudes. What is this? Retaliation? What? I don't think there's an AoE death coil. Very unfortunate. Oops. Yeah, it's really almost not even worth reapplying your diseases. At least to normal enemies. It feels like they died. Like, they're already at 20%. They're like 2 hits away from death. Yeah, it's just more fun leveling a Death Knight, because you have the self-healing like you're a paladin, but you also don't have the constant need to drink. Alright, he saw me, fuck. I think that alone makes it way more fun to level Death Knight. Because it's like the best of both worlds, right? Like, you can... You're tanky, you have self-healing. Like, all your healing is indirect. That's the only thing I would say. It's like... Other than, like, Rune Tap, like, by yourself, you have what? Maybe Mark of Blood? Also, Ash, I assume you're doing the near raids. Definitely do those. Even though the story is whatever. Like, worth doing. Okay, we're gonna pull this fucker. Look at that. Didn't even need to enter the room. Okay. Can I pre-eat? Do I have any food that will give me, like, buffs? Yeah, we'll use this. We'll use this. I don't really have any good potions. I only have this one potion. Yeah, this is some weak sauce shit, literally. Alright, let's see if we could kill this. I don't really have any practice doing this as a Death Knight. So, I don't even know if you could pull an elite mob. Yes, you can. Put up Mark of Blood. Put up Thrill. I'm gonna keep calling it that too. Okay, we will have to reapply. Oh my god, I'm still at 100% health. What the fuck? It's like I've lost no health so far. I missed. Sure, here you go. There you go. So at least this way they could get credit too, you know? I got nothing against that. Alright, I could definitely do at the foot of the Citadel. Maybe. Okay, let me actually heal. There we go. I think Death Coil used to heal the Death Knight as well. Not in this game, maybe. Alright, easy. So, before you can even type the group disbands, that's fine. There you go, and I more or less completed that quest as well. That's how I know this is going to be fun leveling a Death Knight, because, like, you just basically are kind of playing on easy mode. Like, I'm sure, like, in raids, this class is harder to play, right? Because it's, you know, you gotta, like, actually do stuff. You gotta mitigate properly. Like, now, for now, I could just button mash. I could, like, kind of play with some, you know, higher, plan. What? Oops, I meant this person. My bad. But obviously later on we will not be able to do that. I'm sure there's a very strict rotation here somewhere. I don't have change of eyes. Yo, I fucking love that move. There you go. We're gonna tap. I think the biggest thing is to keep, let's see, spreads it from your targets. Is there a move that auto-refreshes, the stuff? Maybe there isn't. Source of the Corruption. Okay, we gotta go back and do this other stuff. So what we'll do is, I guess we could go back and turn in some of these quests. Falcon Watch, Legacy, okay. We have to go back to Thrallmar anyway, so I guess that's what we'll do next. We could fly back to there, and then we could fly back to Spinebreaker, because we have to do a couple other things. I guess I'll do that debris quest now. We might level up, actually, off of this. Oh, wow, he only gives it after that? Well, that's unfortunate. See, and now we get the quest to light this. I guess we could do it real fast, right? It shouldn't take that long. And then we'll come back, and we'll go back to Thrallmar, and then we'll go back to, Falcon Watch. Because once you hit 62, I think you could just go to Zangarmarsh. But I mean, like, once you hit 62, you're more or less, like, kind of on the way out from here anyway. So I'd rather just get it done, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to be so set for leveling and experience anyway. Anyway, I really do want to record tomorrow. I think that, like, it's been a few days, you know, I get an itch, basically. Like, if I don't record, I start feeling like I'm wasting time and stuff. So, like, it's got to be Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? That's like the next RPG I'm gonna play, and then Paper Mario, and then like maybe a couple more. I might finish Sonic Adventure just so that way I don't have to go back to it and I can stop delaying it. I actually finished Halo Infinite like 2 weeks ago, and we just haven't done any co-op since then. So I actually need to go do Halo Infinite. That'll be the next thing I do. Yeah, I need to level my Shaman, my Priest, and my Hunter. Those are my big ones, with my Warrior taking a little bit, and my Warrior Mage are like B tier, right? Like S tier are both of my tanks right now. Actually, we could just teleport. We don't actually have to fly anywhere. Oh, come on. Don't actually find me, please. Can I finish this cast? Please, please, please. Please? Alright, perfect. Might as well use it. Can I use someone else's Death Gate? No, you can only use your own, which makes it kind of weird that you could summon it. It's not a teleport spell like Moonglade. But yeah, that is one lesson I took from my high school English teachers so much. That whole, like, so what? Like, why should anyone care? Like no memes, right? Like, none of the whole, like, oh, well, why would anyone care about anything? No, like for real. Like, when you write something, it should always be in a matter, like, if someone's, like, tangentially interested in the topic, right? Like, you should write it in such a way that it's like, well, why does this matter? What can we learn from it? What is the importance of it? You know, like, this might sound self-explanatory, but trust me, there's a lot of people out there who cannot do that, right? Like, they can't really, like, conceptualize a lot of stuff like this, and I'm not trying to shit on them. It's just something that I've noticed over the years. It's like, because at one point, and I've said this before, when I was in college, I had group projects in college, and I had to basically do, like, more or less the majority of the work in those group projects. And it was something, let me tell you. Like, someone would give me their part of the work, right? Like, I would say, hey, could you write this, like, paragraph or something? And like, they would say, yeah, sure, I got it, no problem. And then I would read it, and I would be like, dude, holy fuck. Did you not do anything that they wanted? And I just was like, you know, with a smile, I was like, yeah, this is great, no problem. And then I just changed all of it. I basically tossed it. I was like, this is terrible. And I tossed it. I was like, I didn't literally delete it, but I was like, well, we're not using that. We're going to use this instead. And I got a good grade because of it, you know? Wait, which camp was I supposed to use? Magadon? What was the name of the quest that I just took? Oh, it's literally called Forge Camp Magadon. Holy shit. That is supremely unique. Slade. Oh, we need to kill this motherfucker. Hold on. Alright, well, good news. No one's up here. That means I could pull a whole bunch of enemies ah, fuck. Dude, dazing is such bullshit. I hate it. I know why they do it. It's just really annoying. Actually, can't we just raise a... Oh, it has to be a humanoid. Oh, you need corpse dust? I think you can remove that with a glyph. A glyph? A glyph. You could pretend... Because I put that on my shaman. Reincarnation no longer requires a reagent, which is exactly what I want. Because, like, that shit is such a good ability. Like, basically, some glyphs are just mandatory. Unfortunately. That's the sad truth. Not all glyphs are born equal. Some of them are just more equal than others. Dude, you get so much nether weave. It's not even funny. Yeah, I didn't even need to pop my actual offensive cooldown. Whoops. I'm gonna keep doing that by accident. What is retaliation? I think that's a talent. Oh, we're not getting anything for the Sisters of Grief? I didn't even use this fucking thing when I was playing on my Warlock. I just use, what's the thing called? Voidwalker. Voidwalker's just too good, man. I think they might have removed some of, like, the annoying quests that you had to do to, like, train and get some of this stuff. Oh, shit. I don't need you again. Whoops. Parried. End the fight on 100% life. That's ridiculous. This class is so fucking ridiculous, dude. Class is on actual next levels of cracked. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to Death Coil. Death Coil. Yeah, I'm also gonna probably end up eating a lot of this, oh shit, here we go. I think that leads to another quest, like, not too long from now, so that's why. That's what I mean, like, we're getting to the good part of Hellfire Peninsula. It just sucks. We're gonna run out of time on the stream. Also, just in general, because I have other things to do tonight. It's very unfortunate. I don't even know if you can infect these things. They're mechanical. I mean, maybe. Oh, you can. Okay. Yeah, you can. Wow, you can infect a cannon. Usually they don't let you do that. It's like when you can't poison a steel type. Unless you are... What is it? Unless you have corrosion. That's how you do it. like those early Spinebreaker post missions are kind of like whatever. Like this is where the fun begins. Not to literally quote the meme. Yeah, I would love to get one of those like 5-button, 6-button, 8-button mice. But the actual buttons need to be like really precise though. Like you can't just have buttons that are kind of like whatever. We will probably not need that. That won't help. Oh, we'll take more netherweave. Because netherweave is actually worth something. Netherweave bandages. I probably should go learn that. Like, Runecloth is good, but we're going to very quickly outpace Runecloth in a little bit. Or not really. But there's no reason for me to continue spending it, I guess, is what I'm saying. Oh, boy. Is that enough? Because it's not on my side. One more. Alright, perfect. Let's dodge this, dude. What the fuck is this? Oh, they just go around whipping? Holy shit. It's like every dude that likes, what is it, big titty goth GFs. It's their dream, dude. Alright, we already know where Shattered Hand orcs are. I mean, we're gonna level up, so let's turn in this quest. I guess next time we'll do the rest of this stuff, because we're gonna not necessarily run out of time. Oh, that's where most of my money is gonna go. I'm gonna have to fucking buy a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm gonna have to buy a whole bunch of abilities. It's gonna be like 50 gold just to upgrade stuff. I mean, I guess we'll have to see. We'll teleport. Oh shit! Here we go. See, it's the plague zombie event, guys. Whoa. Oh. It's the silliest shit imaginable. Also, we have the missive to turn in as well, so we'll do that. We're definitely leveling up off of one of these. There you go. Alright, Forge Camp Rage is literally right next to it. So, in any event, we can put 1 point into Black Ice. And let's teleport. We'll probably hit 63 on the way out. I feel like there's more than enough for us to get 63, maybe 63 and some change. Absolutely. Alright, where's the Death Knight teachers? I actually have no idea. Like, actually. I think they're on the upper level. See, it's weird. It says they're PvP, but they're very clearly not. Like, you can't PvP here. It's a sanctuary. Let's repair everything. See, like, look at this. This shit is worth so much. It's insanity. I'm just selling fucking garbage. I mean, obviously, as you go in expansions and stuff is worth more. It's just crazy to consider. Oh, great. He's moving. Okay, we have more food, which is excellent. We have tons of food because I haven't used any of it. I'm going to send all this to my other characters. So I could sell it. Alright. I don't even need to buy food. That's why we're saving so much money. I don't have to constantly buy water to drink. Where are the, I guess I should buy corpse dust while I'm here. What is that, the back? Where the fuck is it? Oh, there you go. There you go. I can raise dead. I mean, again, there's a glyph probably for it. I don't know if it's available yet. But yeah. Where's the actual class trainers? I haven't really done this in a long time. Maybe they're actually on the lower level. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Path of Frost. Oh my god, look how expensive this shit is. It's a 2 extra weapon. It's fire damage or 4% versus undead. Here we go. Death and Decay. Plague Strike, Death Coil, Icy Touch, Obliterate, Path. Icebound Fortitude is another cooldown. And I guess I'll buy this, even though I don't really need it at the moment. Okay, Death and Decay is the one I remember. This is basically your Salted Earth for those of you who play 14. Oh, okay, automatically upgrades, yeah. Melee moves, they condense them down. We will put Path of Frost up. Icebound Fortitude. I guess we could put Icy Chains there instead. 2-minute cooldown. Frost Fever. Wait, I got Obliterate? Oh, I just got it. Okay. I was about to say, I have not had that this whole time. As you can see, the hotbar fills up very quickly. Icy Touch upgrade. Yep. Alright. That's it. What about Death Coil, actually? Yeah, I don't think any of your stuff stays, as whatever. Okay, that's fine. When you cast this, does it let you go back to where you were? I really hope so. I forget if that's a thing that they added later. I feel like it's a thing they added later. Does this just take you back? Yeah, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna quit here then, and I'll just eventually hearth out. So yeah, we made good progress. Two whole levels, basically. We actually completed a good chunk of it. As you can see, there's tons more that we have to do for, Hellfire. But Hellfire will be quick. I couldn't imagine, like, next stream we don't end up in Zangarmarsh, or, like, literally about to enter it. So, yeah, feels good. Ash, thanks for stopping by. Epicurus, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you guys. We'll play this again tomorrow, because I also have Raid again tomorrow. And I want to give Fire Emblem, like, 2 full stream days worth of attention, as opposed to, like, cramming it in real fast at the end. So, yeah, big ups to you all. Thank you for stopping by. And I will see you later. Jesus, that is ridiculously loud. I hate it. I fucking hate that it's that loud. Sometimes that is so loud for no reason I don't